So I got this new piece of gear, and I love it so much that I'm probably going to add it to each of my bug out bags, because if the stuff hits the fan, I'm going to want to have one of these with me. This is called a firebox, and as you can see, when it's collapsed, it's actually less than a ½ inch thick, very compact and durable, and it opens very simply. You just take these two fire sticks off first, and it opens up like a notebook, and you just open this up, and this little flap inside goes down, makes the bottom of the firebox. Now this is the ash pan, so if you do use wood or charcoal in your firebox, this just slides in the bottom to catch all the ashes right here. Now besides having this in your bug out bag, you could take this camping or hiking, and there's a whole bunch of other situations where you could take and use this. Now the best thing about this firebox is you can use any type of fuel source out there. For example, you can use the solid fuel tablets such as the Esbit cubes. You can also use charcoal in this firebox. You can use sterno cans or any size alcohol stove. You can also use sawdust blocks, and you can also use the largest fuel source out there, which is sticks and leaves and little twigs and things like that. That is why it's so versatile. Now these two fire sticks that came with the firebox are used in several different ways. For one, there are different levels of holes drilled into the firebox, so these are used in different configurations depending on your source of fuel. The other thing that they are used for is there are different little notched slots on the top of the firebox, which come in very handy when using different size pots. For example, these two inner slots here will hold a smaller pot, and then if you have a little bit bigger pot, you just slide them out to the outer slots right there, and you can easily place a larger pot. And if you have an even bigger pot or pan, you just take them off altogether, and such as this cast iron skillet, it will just sit on top of the firebox. So if you are using any size alcohol stove or even a sterno can, all you do is you use your fire sticks, place them right on those center holes there, and then you can place whatever you're using, your sterno can or alcohol stove, right on top, and that gives you enough air between your pan for the fire to heat it very nicely. And if you're going to be using one of the solid fuel tablets like this Esbit cube, all you do is go ahead and put your fire sticks on this lower slot here, and then pull your ash pan out and slide it across the top, and leaving about a ½ inch space here for the air to come through. And then you set your Esbit cube right there, light it, and put your pan on top, and you're good to go. Now I prefer using the firebox with sticks and twigs and things like that. So all we're going to do is return the ash pan back down to the bottom part here, and we're going to remove the fire sticks. And you're just going to go ahead and place some wood and twigs in the bottom of the firebox here. Now that you have your fire started, this box is going to be hot. And the other thing that these fire sticks are good for is you can very easily hook into these holes right here. They're actually made for this. Pick up the firebox and move it if you had to. Oh yeah, piping hot. Perfect. Let that cook a little bit there. I really love this firebox. It is a great piece of gear to have. If you'd like to see more about it, there's videos and more specs on foldingfirebox.com, and I will put a link in the description box below if you'd like to order your own or find out more about it. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon. Bye.